Good morning, investors and traders. Big warnings are there when it comes to Bitcoin and Ethereum. There is a serious concern that we could see both of them losing their massive upward momentum, and that is exactly what we'll be discovering in this particular video. Before we do anything else, it is important for me to go through this disclaimer, which is right in front of you. If you have any further questions, feel free to ask me. Now, folks, a bit about myself. I come with a wealth of 15 years of trading experience. During this time period, I have worked as a hedge fund trader for Bank of New York Mellon and as an equity trader with Bank of America, currently providing services as a chief market analyst to EverTrade. Now, folks, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so, because on this channel we discuss a lot of different opportunities on a daily basis by looking at the price points and then discovering where are those big pivot points. So let's continue without any further delay. Why I believe there is a massive warning when it comes to Ethereum. Well, before we discuss that, let's have a look of the overall price trend. On the daily chart, what we see is we have three different moving averages. Firstly, to begin with, we have our 50-day simple moving average, which is right over here in pink, and then we have our 100-day simple moving average, and then finally we have our 200-day simple moving averages. Now, why these important moving averages are very important, because traders and investors pay very close attention to these ones, and as long as the price stays above these moving averages, we have a confirmation that the bull trend is really going to continue. And whenever the price moves quite away from moving average, just like how it happened over here, following that, the price does kind of move and retraces back to this particular moving average. Now, I think you know what I'm really about to say next, and that is that the price currently is trading very away from its 50-day simple moving average, and this gives us a confirmation that we are likely to see prices moving to the downside. In addition to that, folks, if we look at the price action as of today, yesterday seems like we have formed a top, and today we have crossed below the lows of yesterday. So the important price point for me above anything else really is the lows of day before that. It is this particular candle's low, and then that is the price level that I'm really looking at in terms of a price action. What I'm really hoping is that can the price stay above the low of this candle and the low of that candle, because if it can, then certainly we do have an opportunity for this market to move to the upside. Of course, I will share just in a moment that why I think that there is a really big warning coming into this particular chart. But before we do that, let's continue to analyze those important price levels. Now, in case if the price continues to move to the downside, and if the price violates this particular price action and it doesn't stop for here, then the question is where it is going to go next from here. Now, in order to see that the price is where the next important price level could be, then we have to look at these particular price levels. It is this candle right over here which is the most important zone for me for this particular price action to focus on. So if the weakness continues, we could see the price moving just in around these particular levels, just below that 3,000. But of course, the hope is that we never get to see this price breaking below the 3,000 price level. But overall, the price has the potential to go all the way back to us 2282 if that retest continues. And of course, the 50-day simple moving average can also continue to move to the upside in the meantime. So right now it is trading at 2282. It could with time it could just slightly catch up with the price and then move slightly bit more to the upside. But really what I wanted to emphasize is that we have first important support zone. If this doesn't hold, then the likely chances are that the price is really going to go all the way to 2282, and that could be the opportunity for those who have been waiting to join Ethereum's rally. Now let's move on to the big warning signs and why I believe those warning signs are here. Now firstly, the price has, guys, broken below the 50-day simple moving average on the 30-minute time frame. This is where the first warnings always begin, and now given the fact that the price broke the 50-day simple moving average yesterday as well, and then we had a violation of this one over here again, and then the price also touched the 100-day, and then it broke below the 100-day simple moving average. All of this entire area over here is indicating to us that this trend is very much losing its strength, and it is likely to move to the downside. That is the warning sign that I really kind of want you guys to be focused on, and then really pay attention to the why I think that there are chances that Ethereum prices can really continue to move to the downside. Of course, the hope is that the price can stay above the 200-day simple moving average, because last time the price really crossed below the 200-day simple moving average was a very, very long time. It was right over here back in April, and it's the first time since then that the price is also retesting this 200-day simple moving average as well. And this also means that we have a massive opportunity as well. So if you haven't been able to get into this price action, what you could potentially really do is you could place your stop loss just below the 200-day simple moving average and let this price continue its journey to the upside. That is the opportunity when it comes to that. Just place your stop losses below that. You will have your stop loss just only this much, not that big at all, and then let it continue to move towards the 4,000 price level, because that is the minimum price prediction that I think that this price is really going to continue. However, if it breaks below the 50-day 200-day simple moving average, then we are likely to see more of a sell-off, and under those circumstances we could potentially see on the 4-hour time frame price coming and retesting is this area which we mentioned already on the daily time frame, as that 2800 area where the 100-day simple moving average is really trading. Now guys, once again, the big opportunities are here. If you are not involved in this particular price action, this is your chance to really get involved into it. Now, of course, folks, just a gentle reminder, if you like the content, if you like what we are really talking about over here, give us a thumbs up, because that will help us on Google's algorithm as well. Now, why there is a big warning sign for the Bitcoin price? Because look what Bitcoin price is doing on the daily time frame. It is in constant battle with the 50-day simple moving average. It is showing us that bulls are very much struggling to break above the 50-day simple moving average. The hope really is that the price can stay above the 100-day simple moving average over here, and then we could see the momentum to the upside. Otherwise, the chances are that it could really break to the downside, and it could really come into this area over here of area of support. But let's just hope that this area of support, which we have seen fairly recently, continues to hold, and if the price comes and then revisits this becomes more of a double bottom than anything else. So that could be again another opportunity for you. So there are so many different opportunities in relation to that. So one support zone, the second support zone, and if the price breaks above the 50-day simple moving average, well, you know what to do. You could potentially put your stop losses just below the lows of yesterday's low and let this price action do what it likes to do, meaning let it continue to revisit its previous all-time high. But overall, the price action does look bit of it shows a lot of weakness. All right, that's all for now. Don't forget to subscribe and give us a smash that like button, and I will see you guys same place next time. Thank you.